Uh, Welcome to another episode of my daily day. I didn't actually expect to do a video today. In fact, I think this is my first daily day of my 50th year. Well, now 50 years and 2 days. But this is not an episode I wanted to do today. So about like 4 or 5 hours ago, yeah, a friend of mine commented about how she accepted a bunch of requests today, and some of her male friends, or male new friends, I should say, decided it was like a good idea to message her right away. You know, and her being a good-looking girl, and well, it happens to good-looking girls when they accept just any random guys and girls. Well, mostly guys. I'll be honest about this, guys. And they think it's okay to open the floodgates and start messaging her right away. Which is already inappropriate because you don't even know her yet. But it's more inappropriate as some of the other things that she was getting, and I think we all know what we're talking about. The proverbial penis pictures, and so she made another post about that, about how just because I accepted you doesn't mean you can first flood my emails right away, my DMs right away, because A, you don't know me really, and B, the penis pictures weren't necessary. And I feel I've done episodes on this before where guys sometimes don't know where the limits are of what you're allowed to send and what you're not sent. Because guys, and this is the comment that got me in trouble, and this is facts. I'm sorry, it's facts, especially on social media. Guys are pigs. It's one thing if you know somebody a long time and you guys have like that kind of open relationship where I guess that's okay, but as long as like both sides are agreement on it. But within not even a 24-hour window, we're talking like accept DM penis picture in a row, and that's totally unacceptable. I'm not saying it's never happened before. Obviously, it happens quite a bit. I've seen many of my female friends complain about this, and I keep telling the same thing. Guys don't know what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. And, you hardly ever see the reverse. You hardly ever see a guy say, oh, well, I accepted a whole bunch of girls today, and they're all sending me, naked pictures. Because, why? There's no complaints like that. Because guys like that stuff. And, that's the difference, is women are classier than men. I'm a guy, and I've totally accepted that fact. Because I'm stuck in a class of people that, I'm not saying all of them, obviously. There's a lot of good, decent guys like me out there. But obviously, I've seen this before. I've seen women say, hey, I'm just going to make up names. Hey, Joey Joe. I don't think your wife's going to like the fact that you're sending me penis pictures. And that happens a lot. The fact that guys who are in relationships, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a wife, that they're being unfaithful. They don't think they are because, oh, well, it's only a picture. It's not in person, but that's still being unfaithful. That body is supposed to be shared with your significant other, not with anyone else. And I make this one little comment about a true fact that guys are pigs, and 4 hours later, it wasn't even right away. So I guarantee it was a report by one of those pigs that she was speaking of, that you shouldn't be sending that kind of picture, which is true. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. I mean, if you're any woman out there that accepts guys, I'm not going to tell you that you can't, obviously. I mean, it's your page. You can do what you want. My advice, though, is please do some investigation behind the accepting and non-accepting of people. Click on their profile before you hit accept. Check out A, are they in a relationship? B, what kind of content do they post if you're allowed to see it? Make judgments based on those things. And then if you feel safe enough, obviously accept. But, there's been many times that, I've said, oh, well, this person knows this person who knows that person. I know a lot of their mutual friends. I'm going to say, can I be your friend? And I don't get upset when they don't. I don't like, or, And I'm hoping that they do the same to me, if they just don't feel comfortable with anything I post, because I can be pretty blunt. I will be honest. I can be pretty blunt. And some people don't like that. And some people do. But guys, that doesn't give you permission. It just because you're accepted by someone, it doesn't give you permission to message them right away, because you don't know them. You only just accepted them. Learn who they are first, and B, once you learn who they are, do not ever send those kind of pictures, ever. Now, if you guys get into a relationship where, that's okay. But, make sure. Don't just assume. And believe me, I'm not promoting, sexting. I'm not. But I know it goes on. I'm not naive to that. What I find incredible is that the word pig is considered a bad word. And maybe because how it was used in the context. But think about this, guys. No. A lot of my friends who watch my videos know of some of the situations that have happened in the past, where there was a guy, and I'm not going to use his name because I've actually got banned for even insinuating this person, so we'll just call him Roro. We'll just call him Roro, that way, but he was going around, Roro was going around to people in different groups and instigating a fight with them. And if you said anything bad about him, he would click the obviously the report, but also what he would do is go into your profiles and find any pictures of little kids and then write nasty stories about the things that he thinks about these little kids and the things he might want to do to them. So a bunch of us got all together and said, we need to get rid of this guy. But every time we quoted something he did or anything, he was watching. He reported everything. And we would get bans, and we would report what he was saying when it was over, and, oh, that doesn't go against community standards. We even went so far to even, find phone numbers with Facebook, and we were reporting this guy saying, like, he's using our pictures, which I know is a violation. But nothing was done. This guy, Roro, did this off and on for like a year and a half. Then all of a sudden he was gone. We thought maybe, he got finally banned. He comes back with more profiles, several different profiles, and starts doing it all over again. Saying nasty things about what he would do to their little kids. Some of them were real young, 3-4 years old. And he had a like page that he had followers liking these things. We tried reporting his regular page, his like page. Nothing. didn't go against community standards, they said. But something like guys are pigs, somehow that goes against community standards. Facebook is all ass backwards. And I think everybody got a little kick out of the fact that Facebook was down for a couple of days on my birthday, which is October 4th. It was down for like 6.5 to 7 hours. So everybody was making jokes like, "Oh, finally Facebook got banned," and it broke its own community standards, and everybody got a kick out of it. I mean, yeah, some people were pissed. I was kind of pissed that I couldn't post on my birthday, but I found a kick out of it too. But they haven't learned what it is to have common knowledge. They use these bots to find out keywords, and I've gotten like instant bans right away when I said something like, I think I said something about, I call someone a butthead. Oh, like I could have been referring to Beavis and Butthead, but that person was just being a butthead. You know what we call this, people? We call this censorship, where you can't even use phrases, even phrases that you might have used all your life, without worrying about if some bot was going to take it the wrong way, or some hurt, triggered person was going to get teary-eyed and triggered. We don't have that freedom. And a friend of mine, she's a director out there. She hit the nail on the head that she just got out of Facebook jail, and someone said, "Why?" And she said, "Because they're trying to take away our freedom." No truer words were ever spoken. They're trying to take away our freedom. Another friend of mine quoted a movie one time. You guys might know it. The movie Aliens. I'm probably paraphrasing here because I wasn't ready to do this video, but think about the "Get away from her, you bitch." And she was meaning it like jokingly, like LOL, and she got the instant boot right away. I guess maybe Facebook doesn't know what movies are, but we were all talking movies, and so I guess you can't even say a quote from a movie. So another one of my friends told me there's a movie called The Warriors, 1979. Warriors come out to play. Got reported for threatening comments. This is the world we live in now. You cannot even say anything without someone being triggered, or Facebook misunderstanding anything. Like my friend said, taking away our freedoms. I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube, does this. But this is my platform, and if they take away this, I'll find another platform. I'll go to one that's actually, a lot of people say Twitter is bad, but you know what? I've gotten, in the 5 years I've been on Twitter, I got one comment that was reported. And guess what? I didn't get no ban or anything. So I think Twitter might be my favorite platform right now. And TikTok. But TikTok, I know a bunch of people that have got reported. And some got reported for nudity even though they were in a bikini on a beach. So, is that censorship for you? You can't even be in a bikini, which is a normal thing? I don't know, guys. I shouldn't have to get mad about these things, but I do because it's infringing on our right to speak our mind. Now, if I was blatant, like sometimes I am, and I call him a derogatory word like a fuckhead or something, okay. Or group a bunch of people together. But calling, saying guys, guys can be pigs. That is hardly I mean, it's an insult, yeah, but it's not. It's not the worst words that can be used. And the fact is that wasn't reported right away doesn't mean it wasn't Facebook that caught it. It was some butt hurt person who knows that what I said was true. So keep being butthurt. Be butthurt by not liking my posts. I don't force you guys to say thumbs up. You can hit thumbs down. You can leave me a nasty comment, and I'll just like it because thank you for supporting the channel. The algorithms will be happy. But I know I'm right on this one. I know I'm right as far as generalizing a lot of guys. You don't have to agree with it. You could be mad that I'm generalizing some of them. I never said you. Whoever's watching this, I never said it was you. But there are guys that are like that, whether you want to admit it or not. Because I see it all the time. So, some guys, that complimenting is not sending a dick picture is not a compliment. Messaging someone right away saying, oh, you're so beautiful, that's not right. Get to know somebody first. I've never got accepted by a female and thought it was right to message her right away. You know what I did instead? I went on her regular page and made a post saying, thank you so much for accepting me. Because that's not as personal as going into someone's messenger. I don't ever go into someone's messenger until they say it's cool. So, I'll leave you with this one more thing. Guys, when you get accepted by a woman, go to her page and make a comment. A respectable comment. Hey, thank you for accepting me. Pleasure. And sometimes I add a little humor. Like I'll say, welcome to Father's World or my world. Welcome to, because everybody sees on my page it says Father Mahoney. So I try to add a little humor. Welcome to my crazy life. But wait to direct message them. Do not say it's okay. Do not just think it's okay. Because, one day you guys have daughters out there. A lot of you guys. One day your daughter's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna accept friends. And then one day she's gonna say, Dad, I got a bunch of friends requests today and this guy was being nasty to me. I ask you, how would you feel now? Because maybe you didn't set the example for her, but she's getting the same things. and getting the same kind of nasty pictures as some of the guys out there do to women. So if you disagree with what I said originally, maybe you'll agree with what I just said about what could be a daughter, it could be a niece. What if they came to you and said, I'm so upset. I thought these people were nice and I accepted them. And they were direct messaging me with nasty stuff. Do you still agree that it's okay to do? I'll leave you with that. Much love, peace, harmony.